Hi, it's Patrick here. I wanted to share with you an idea that to me is very profound, and that is having your life be a game. And if you realize that in order to be successful and to be efficient in everything that you do in life, you need to have a relaxed focus. And if you've spent any time trying to master a particular skill, you'll know that if you try really hard and you're very serious, you tend to tense up. And when you tense up, you don't function at the optimum level. So you could look at any example of that, but I use sports because I spent most of my time in my body as an athlete. And as you reach higher levels of an activity, you realize that you perform your best when you're in a relaxed state of focus. That's when you're more apt to play from the zone. So if you have had that experience, you know what I'm talking about. So if you want to be successful in life, and I say successful because that's a word that we're used to hearing, but I mean successful in the truest sense, where you're happy, your heart is open, you feel love and kindness, what you do brings rewards to everyone. So success in business or in relationships or in life is not just about achieving money or reaching the top in a profession. That isn't necessarily what true success is, although you can have all of the outer accolades of life. But what I'm talking about is where your entire life is, you have a feeling of abundance and prosperity, and you're happy, and you feel thankful, and that's what success is, the definition of success that I'm using. So if you want to be successful in life, you might try considering this. If you go through life where it's very serious and you're very tense and you're struggling and you're working hard, you're likely not to perform at your best. Whereas if you go through your activities and treat your life as if it was a game, it doesn't mean that you can't function at your best. In fact, quite the opposite. You'll actually function at your best, at least when you practice the relaxed focus that I'm talking about. So with that in mind, I'd like to talk about an element that most people don't talk about, and that is that if you look at your life as a number of different avenues, you'll have relationships, money, your body and health. Each aspect is more challenging or less challenging depending on your own particular personality and style. For example, I might have a certain area of my life, like my health, at one point in my life is doing really well, and another time my business life isn't doing well. So there are times in your life when you have more challenges than others. But what I've noticed that the key that makes a difference is the amount of fear that exists in that particular area. For example, you might take someone who's very successful in the area of business and finance, like let's say someone like Donald Trump, and yet his relationship area is not possibly working at peak. And one element to look at that can be very profound is that how much fear is going on at that particular level or in that particular area of his life. So if you wanted to take an area of your life and have a healing or have miracles happen or have greater success in that area, take a look at simply this. If there's fear involved, you tend to tense up, and when you tense up, you don't function well. So if you're looking in the area of your health, take a look at where there's fear, and when you see the fear clearly, you realize that what that is a thought structure. If you ever want absolutely the most profound, quickest healing in any particular area of your life that I've ever discovered, just go online and check out Byron Katie, The Work. She has a series of just simply 4 questions and a turnaround, and what that does is when you're ready to have a healing or to have that area of your life work, you simply do. It probably takes about 15 minutes, maybe half an hour, but write down the answer to these 4 questions and you'll discover something. You'll discover that what's blocking you, what that fear is a thought that up until that point had become unconscious. Once you become conscious of that thought that's blocking you, it's that thought that's creating the fear, and it's that fear that's creating the tension, and it's that tension that's creating the stress in your life. So if you want to have a profound shift in any area of your life, take a look at one simple fact. It's the fear, some thought that's gone unquestioned, that's causing our stress and that's causing our blockage. And once we realize that our thoughts are not real. They're absolutely stories that we have told ourselves over and over and over, accepted them as real, and then we live in the consequences of that. Don't underestimate the power of this. It's our thoughts that create our reality. Everything that you think is so solid and real in your life is only held there by our thoughts. As soon as you shift your thoughts, your attitude, your perspective, your life will immediately reflect that change. You have all my information. This will be on a number of websites. If you have any questions, if you'd like to talk about this more, if there's anything I can do to help remind you of who you really are, which is an infinite being of light, then contact me. Send an email or call me, and send this message to as many people as you like. You never know who's out there that's wanting some help and a reminder, or just a slight shift in their attitude and the way they're thinking, because maybe there's something going on in their life that is very challenging. And you know what? All it takes is a slight shift to change what seems like an amazing problem that we can't get over, to having a transformation that gives us the freedom that we truly want. Thank you for listening, and this is Patrick signing out. God bless and have a great day. Bye.